Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about ways and tactics to, put a narcissist back in his or her place, or how to, control them and put them at bay. So before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell, and consider subscribing this channel in case if these videos had been helpful for you. Now let's get going. So what are the ways to put a narcissist back in their place? First, draw a healthy boundary. And in case if you fail to draw a healthy boundary, stay away from narcissists. Yeah. I really don't, encourage people to be in relationship with narcissists and be surrounded by narcissists and keep getting themselves drained and lost, and you're almost like a living dead. So yes, try and create healthy boundary, and if that also doesn't work out, stay away, leave the narcissist. Now let's get going. What are the ways that we can put a narcissist in their place? The first way is that call them by their name. Yes, don't call them sir, ma'am, this, that. Call them by their name. And whenever we give them extra respect, they really take it for granted. And when you start addressing them by their name, that shows, I mean, that passes on a message, a signal to them that you're not scared of them. You don't value all those relationship tags. You are just addressing them for who they are, who they really are. So yes, call them by their name, and that is a good way to keep them in check and keep them under control, not let them just run over you and take you for granted. The second way is that whenever you are having conversation, as we all know, and in the past I have talked about in other videos, that the conversation circles around them, their achievement, their magnanimous image, their wisdom, their intelligence, their sacrifice, their good work, hard work, blah 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 blah. So whatever you talk about, whatever the topic of the conversation is, it again goes back to them. Yeah. So what you can do is that you can remind them that, hey, this is the topic, let's talk on this topic, let's not deviate, let's not deflect, let's not divert. So they are not going to take you for granted, or they won't see you as someone who's weak. And they would see those red flags that, okay, this cannot be the ideal victim that I can abuse. So yes, whenever they try and deflect, and whenever they try to change the topic and bring it back onto them, remind them and bring them back on the topic that you guys are discussing on or discussing about. That is one of the ways. The other way that you can put a narcissist in their place is that don't take responsibility for their emotions. Don't take responsibility for how others feel. Yeah, because that is the easiest way to guilt trip you and to manipulate you into doing whatever these narcissists want. So if they're angry, if they are happy, if they are sad, if they are agitated, don't take responsibility for that. You are not at all responsible for any other person's emotions are absolutely personal, and whatever they are thinking, perceiving, experiencing, it's their stuff. You are not responsible. Are you getting my point? So don't take responsibility of their emotion, and don't ever become a prey, and don't ever let them guilt trip you. So yes, take responsibility of your emotions, but don't take responsibility of these narcissist emotion. I mean, just be quiet, don't react to it, and then don't go about that, oh, why are you feeling this way, can I be of some help? Don't do that. Let them feel the way how they are. Once everything goes down, they are going to come back. So you don't start your search and rescue mission. Don't. Yeah. And don't take the responsibility of their emotion. The next way that you can put a narcissist in their place is that until and unless they don't stop attacking you, don't talk to them. Give them back the silent treatment that they give when you don't do things for them. So yeah, so in case if they are putting up a bad behavior, in case if they are abusing you or behaving crazily, simply give them silent treatment. Don't talk. Don't talk until it all, flattens out, until it all, fizzes out, and until and unless they don't approach you. Because see, these narcissists crave a lot of admiration and attention. Yeah, so after attacking you and misbehaving with you, they are again going to behave as if everything is normal, because they already feel entitled and you are the victim. So they feel as if they are entitled to do anything and everything with you, and you have to just take it. So don't reply, don't argue, don't give them that attention. Even that negative attention is like a supply for them. Yeah, so if they are arguing, if they're attacking you, don't defend, don't attack them back, because that is also an engagement that is feeding them, that is giving them their supply of attention. I mean, their need, that they are being admired and they are being seen and heard and they are being validated. So go silent. Go silent and just ignore them as if they don't exist. Let them howl, fight, attack. Don't reply, and see them come back again. And of course, they are going to behave as if nothing really happened. Everything is normal and usual. Yeah. So that is one of the ways to put them back, in their place. The other one is never, deceive yourself. Yeah, never deceive yourself, and stop defending their bad behavior. Yeah, that maybe under pressure he must have done it, maybe under pressure she must have said this, maybe under the influence she must have said this. No, you are giving power to the narcissist. Don't defend their bad behavior, and don't deceive yourself. Take it how it is. Accept the truth. That's who they are. That's how things are. And there is no harm in accepting the things how they are. It helps you. It helps you to understand. It helps you to move forward, and it helps you to go ahead. So accept things the way how they are. Don't keep on convincing yourself, oh no, he did it under this, oh no, he must have had some pressure. That's all bullshit. Please don't deceive yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. The world as it is does. These flying monkeys, toxic enablers, they all are doing into a lot of gaslighting and manipulating you. Now you also don't get into doing that. So that's absolutely horrible thing to do to yourself. So don't, never deceive yourself and justify the narcissist's ill behavior, abusive behavior, toxic behavior. Never do that. The other way to put them in their place is that always call out whenever they are being abusive and manipulative. Don't put up with their shit show. Don't fall trap, and don't play along. They have a lot of manipulative neurotic shit shows that they put up to control you and to manipulate you and to gaslight you. Don't put up with that. Whenever they do that, or whenever you feel that you are being manipulated, or whenever you feel that they are being abusive in their behavior, just call it out and tell them that, hey, you are being very manipulative, hey, you are being very abusive. That's it. The moment you're gonna keep confronting them, it is going to make them a little less powerful. It is going to take away some bit of their power, because they are not expecting that. These narcissists are not expecting that. These narcissists expect you to be weak, submissive, obedient, and keep doing what they want you to do. And they don't expect you calling them out. They don't expect you pinpointing their abusive behavior, because as I mentioned earlier, they avoid taking responsibilities, they avoid going through shame, they can't tolerate all of that, they can't tolerate criticism. So the moment you start calling them out on their bad behavior, they gonna know that, oh, okay, this guy is difficult, this girl is difficult. Yeah, so that is one of the ways to put them back in place. The next way to put these narcissists in place is that don't be afraid. As we know that narcissists are pathological manipulators and liars, so it's simple what to expect out of them. And there is no reason for you to doubt your own self. And you should keep on, searching your inner strength, and the moment you find it, stick to it and leave no room for fear. Yeah, because trust me, if you are in a relationship, or if you are in a family setup or whatever, so I mean, if you have some needs, they have needs from you as well, and that is, they need a supply. So it's not that they really want you to go. They really don't want to leave you. They want to be around you because they had been getting, and that's how it is. I mean, alone, how would they suffice the need of all that admiration and attention? How would they do it? So they need people. So if you're around, I mean, like, of course they will expect something out of you. So don't be afraid, be yourself, and leave no room for fear inside. Yeah, find your inner strength and stick to it. The next way that you can put these narcissists in their place is that don't let them be the center of the universe in any conversation or whatsoever. You do your part. Don't give them too much of attention, or else they really begin to have this inflated ego, and they begin to think that yes, they are the only one. So don't make them feel like that. Don't make them the center of your universe. Let them be whoever they are. Give them space and don't give them too much of attention. That is enough. That is enough to, because these narcissists become strong in their abusive, manipulative behavior only when you put up with their shit shows, and when you're giving attention to it. Remember that. If you don't give attention to that, if you don't give any kind of attention and value to that, if you just keep calling them out and devaluing them in return, they are going to hate it, and they are not going to turn more powerful. So it will in a way help you to keep them in limits. So yes, don't let them become the center of your universe. There are so many other things to do, and there are lots of other people to admire for their good work and other things. So don't give them that much of attention. The next way to put a narcissist in their place is don't let yourself be pressured. Yeah, sometimes we often feel pressure. Oh, I have to please them. Oh, I have to do what they want. What if I don't do it? He might get angry, she might get angry. Do what you feel like. You really don't have to feel pressured. You don't have to do things if they approve or if they don't approve. You don't have to go by them. You don't have to follow their rule book. Yeah, so don't pressure yourself. It destroys you. It destroys your inner child. It destroys your creativity. It destroys your authentic self. It's destructive. So don't at least put pressure on yourself. I mean, you don't put pressure on yourself. What others are saying, it's okay. I mean, you should know whether at all you want it or you don't want it. So don't take that pressure of pleasing the narcissist and doing things and not making him or her angry and annoyed and throw rage at you and give you silent treatment in return. Don't. If you will show and exhibit that you are less pressured, that is also going to weaken the narcissist. They are going to then devise new tactics, that how should I control him more, how should I pressurize her more. So they'll go on doing their homework. So let them do, but you don't destroy yourself because of their gaslighting shit. You don't destroy yourself. They're gonna gaslight you, and if you can just stay away from them, get over with them. But if you can't, then don't put up with their shit show. It's okay. The next way that you can put a narcissist in their place is that learn how to say no. Yes, this is the most important and interesting one. Narcissists always want to hear yes, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, my dad, yes, my mother, yes, my beautiful wife, yes, my courageous husband, yes, my boyfriend. They just want to hear yes, 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 yes. They are entitled, yeah, and they think that they deserve the best treatment, they deserve what is best in the world, and only they deserve, not anyone else. No one else deserves, attention, admiration, good stuff. It's only them, that's it. And you have to go on doing it, because you can see they assume, these narcissists, they are a little delusional as well, you can say. They assume that it's only you who can see it. It's only you who's lucky to have them. I mean, this is what cooks up in their head. It's very twisted, trust me. The lanes down there are very, enmeshed and messed up. So, they think that, they are, as it is, superior, and because of that they are entitled, and you are privileged to have them. So that is what happens in the heads of these narcissists. So, they just take you for granted. It's all yes, yes, yes. And when you say no, they are like, what the f, how did she say no? That means I'm losing control. That means my gaslighting is not working. That means she's not scared of me. That means she's not afraid to lose me. That's a good thing. So learn to say no. That really puts them back in their place. Don't agree if you honestly don't agree to things. The simple rule is, don't put up with their shit show. And that's enough to weaken them. That's enough to, you know, make them think and do more of this homework inside, and to come up with more techniques of gaslighting, manipulation, triangulation. You know it all. So yes, this was, some of the ways with the help of which you can put them in their place and not let them, run all over you and get all over you. So yes, in case if I've missed in something, feel free to comment below and like, share, subscribe the channel. And an important announcement, my book is available on Amazon.com. One is on covert narcissism, one is on surviving narcissism, and the title is very interesting, The Devil on Your Back. So make sure you guys check it out and grab a copy. And yes, please take care of yourself, stay safe, stay healthy. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.